Why are you playing the piano? What in the world is that? That is weird. That tearing right there. Wow, that is impressive.
Almost getting it. Oh well. Shit.
That is not what I wanted.
We did.
There.
Alright. Guess we'll just hide your birthday present then. Very timid. Bye. See you soon. Fuck, it's almost 3. I haven't had lunch yet. Screw it for now. This isn't the one I usually go for.
Cool.
That's my favorite part about can openers is this part.
That's awesome. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Weird. Do 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 da dee da da da.
I'm gonna. My textbook is in my backpack. I need to go to the washroom. Just
Let me eat lunch
no,
first.
no, no. Just what I need is the Cliff Notes version of what chapter 2.2 and 2.3 cover. Just the Cliff Notes. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck Clip Notes is.
Like Cliff Notes version. Cliff Notes summarizes.
I can just teach you shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, look, I'm basically asking you look at the title of 2.2 and 2.3, and basically once I'm done in the washroom, it's tell me what that means so I can do 2.2 and 2.3.
Oh, you're doing Midsummer's Newt's Dream. 2.2 and 2.3, you say?
Tell me what I'm going to do my website.
Okay, enlargements and reductions. One meter over 100 meters.
Exactly.
How many meters over 100?
Cool. It's 2.4. A little longer and it's like ratio.
You shouldn't even need my help at all. This is all just like logic.
Oh, that's.
Fucking, I'm opening this now.
Oh, Nick, you need more than that. Goodbye, wonderful artwork.
Oh, trust me, I totally have more than this.
No, 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 no.
Are you real? Are you a real person?
I just got.
No, 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 no,
You're
no.
being very rude right now.
No, no, no.
You're being very rude, Alexander.
No.
The fact that I get to hear this conversation.
What am I doing wrong?
You do not describe them yourself.
The fact that I get to hear this. Oh my god, Alexander, it's squishy!
You know what you do? You know what you do?
Alexander!
You describe them as they would describe themselves. Like a proper D&D character.
Alexander, it's squishy.
Alexander, that's so many levels of bullshit that my brain can't handle that.
What perspective do you write in?
Yeah, no, Alexander, it is
Alexander,
close
my
enough.
brain can barely handle
Alexander,
that.
Alexander, they are actually close enough. They just have blockers. So if it weren't for those blockers, you would be able to scan these in the case. Close it backwards. Model accurate. This I like this because that's actually like this suit. This suit.
Can you guys not hang out right here?
This suit looks.
Can I see that?
This one's squishy.
That's squishy. Oh wow, that's squishy. Mine.
No, it's not. It's his.
Oh yes, obviously, but
Yeah.
isn't it too big to fit in there?
Yes.
Who cares? It's cool and it's mine.
Maybe it's grown a little bit since it escaped. It is the Super Metroid.
Wait, which way is its front? Oh, this way, because the 3 dots. Because 4. You can tell. But the other way is the front.
Also the tiny fangs.
Yeah. It's squishy. I want to grab my 3DS just so I can scan these out.
Alexander, question. Why is the method you described the objectively better method?
Because what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do specifically?
Sort out in my head what these characters are.
Then what is the best way to get to do that?
By putting into words the sensations in my head describe.
Wrong. You know what you're trying to do, Nikki? You're trying to get inside the characters and emotions that are caused of your characters.
Wrong. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm generating these characters.
What do you need to do, Nikki, when you write a book? It's get inside your characters' heads. Understand them.
Guess what? I don't. This is how I work.
And what is the best way to get inside your characters' heads than pretend to be them and describe them in their own words?
Guess what, Alexander? There's no characters in here.
Then you need to make them.
Then what do you think I'm doing?
You need to know what I'm asking you.
Do you understand?
I think I do. Because this method is the best way I've come up to expand on characters.
Well, I've taken classes, so let me help you.
Fuck you. Sorry, that was swearing. I shouldn't swear on my stream.
Right. Move over.
Why?
Because I'm not at my laptop. The internet's gonna get a nice look at my face.
Here, have some Googles. Those aren't Googles, those are headphones.
Yeah, these aren't goggles, Nikki. How dare
They
you.
are if you tilt them that way.
What's a platitude?
Platitude? It's like a nicety.
Yeah.
What?
Platitudes and niceties.
Don't.
Words of kindness. Usually ineffective.
Okay. Well, now I'm confused because Sariti just said to defeat evil, one has to unite against platitudes.
Okay, look it up then.
That doesn't...
I'm not trying to be accurate here.
No, I'm not. I don't like that. The way that feels. Like, not what you've written, but the way you are making my character. Wrong wording there.
What's wrong with what I'm doing?
It feels wrong.
Oh?
What you're doing, it feels wrong. Because it's not describing the character.
No, the point is not to describe the character.
Alexander, that's my problem.
No, the point is not to describe the character, the point is to be the character.
Yeah, guess what? I need to describe the character. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I can't do it in here.
Why do you need to describe the character? What? This is the same, it has the same goal.
No. Because the sense of character that I get from a piece of story from that character's perspective is... it's about as abstract and useless as the sensation that the character gives me in my own head. It's just the idea of the character. There's no descriptions stored in here. That's why I need to describe the character, because otherwise I have no concrete analysis of them.
Why the fuck do you need something concrete?
Because there's nothing concrete in here.
Why do you need something concrete in there?
Because otherwise I have no idea what my characters are.
What your characters are?
They're obscure sensations in my head, and they're obscure sensations in words, so I need concrete words.
I'm confused now. What are you actually trying to accomplish?
Describing my characters. concrete, real-world terms. Not through storytelling, which is abstract and useless for my brain. Right? I'm all about categorization and data evaluation and math. I don't do abstract. So when I think of my character, I think of literally when I think of any character, or even a real person, I think of a cloud of shifting colors that basically just sums up the whole entirety of their person. So there's no I can't pinpoint exact attributes of the character. So in order to figure out different traits of the character, I have to write them out so that I can store them in my brain in better terms.
Oh, you want to just be specific and write a list? That may as well be what you're doing. You're describing, Nikki. Write a list. Retta likes cheese.
I have Why is your volume so loud on that?
Because your music's so quiet.
Oh, would you like me to fix that?
No. Because, Nikki, what you don't need a list of traits. That's kind of, well, there's use for that, certainly. But, Nikki, how specific are you trying to get here? Are you really going to go Retta likes cheese?
No, it's dumb. And she doesn't. That's a really, useless like.
Not if it's a hunk likes food, but prefers cheese.
Well, yes.
Will kill for cheese. Eric, I thought you were doing stuff.
I wanted to get my amiibo, but I was in the middle of level.
Come here.
Vicky, here's the thing. Could you not write a story that creates a list? And there's also a better way to make that list. Here.
That's less efficient. The storytelling thing. That's less efficient.
Did you just tell me? Did you just bring up efficiency when it comes to storytelling?
Yes.
You realize
how I work, okay? Would you like me to fix my music volume?
No, it's good where it's at.
Do you like my music volume where it's at?
As I dub is my nickname.
Is that better?
Hey, Nikki,
What?
this is heavy. And this is gonna be so I'm just gonna be incredibly hypocritical right now.
Okay. Okay. Hypocrites are lovely. Getting lost in. That's by the way I'm walking. I'm like a stage magician. When I point, they look, and when I talk, they listen well.
Honey? Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
Is that the name I decided on? All of that is garbage.
After what? I'm gonna be fusion mode. First try. Just play this game 17 times. This is which chapter? Which chapter is this?
Should be 2.2. You can just look at the bottom.
Oh.
Did you never notice that?
Oh. This is a sketch I drew about a week ago. I was in the middle of doing something that was really bad.
I like your face.
I initially intended him to have like a older style like working cap so it would be but I couldn't Yeah, 1 to 3, 5 to 6, 9 to 10. 2.3 is even shorter. It's 1 to 4, 6 to 8.
That is not the word I was looking for.
Nikki,
Yes.
do you see the message?
Yes.
You look at it?
Mm.
You'll know why I said I'm being hypocritical.
You have a list. That's beautiful.
You know how old that list is?
What? How old is this list? Ione. Cool.
So, I haven't even looked at that list in 2 years.
I'm glad I answered the question. 27 to 1 is a reduction, right?
At the moment, it's not my job to know. Should be a reduction, though, if I'm remembering correctly.
Wanna know what I had a problem? Why I had a problem with lists?
Why?
What are people, Nikki?
They aren't lists.
People are nebulous. That's kind of the point.
Ever changing, people are a constant source of entropy.
Yes, but guess what? Concrete words. The translation here is difficult. And when I rush something out, it's never good. So I have to take my time of writing, and that just halts any translation between concept and word. So, making a concrete list helps that a bit.
You know it's gonna like not help at all sometimes, right?
Of course not. Why would it? Just evaluation of this sentence just feels like an insult hand-picked from a hat rather than an organic insult from a bully. But I think I want to rewrite all of this because I have yet to understand a core concept of this scene, which is how does the school work? How old are these people? Like, the other people? Because I mentioned him being younger than the other people, at least indirectly. Which then, why is he younger? What the heck?
Because he's smarter?
I guess.
You certainly make that a point in later.
Yes. However, that's not really a thing at this point. So then, what's the point of the
He's
other
not
people?
smarter yet?
He's not knowledgeable yet.
It's not like my homework was important.
I need to get a good idea of how how mage schools work.
The problem with generic bullies is that they're generic bullies, and you can't exactly escape.
Fair enough.
And second of all, what the fuck are you on about? Like, not knowledge? What difference does that make?
What?
I don't understand your problem. He's smarter, so he gets in there early. You had a problem with that?
Because I sorta just... Would he have access to the library? Because he spends all his time reading books, that's why he's smarter than everyone else.
No, he's smarter than everyone else because he's smarter than everyone else. That just means he reads more. Isn't that how smart people work?
But typically, smart people have an education to back up the brilliance of their mind.
So he reads more because he's curious.
Yes, but how does he get access to those books? 'Cause
If he's at the school, he has access to the library.
how long has he been at the school? That's my one point of contention. How does the school work? Would he be allowed to access the library? Because, Retta and Rashidi don't get magic till they're 9 or 10. So, what is the average age of obtaining magic if you don't have it? And then what is the average age of starting to obtain magic lessons? That's something that is bugging me.
Your days have been multiplied 64 times. Down. Yeah, I know. And then he says doesn't understand. When it comes to teaching, when someone is teaching, they must teach in a way so that the student can
How did I not explain it?
I don't know, I just didn't understand it. Maybe you, but I don't know. I'm done.
Because I've been saying the same thing.
Yeah. It just, this
I need to figure out how squills work.
Yeah, 30. What's the size of the 36. Plus 36.
Wouldn't it be SOS? Because you're asking for help?
No. Soul Snatcher Saga. Relevant.
Did you know SOS actually was never, like...
Never had an official thing.
Yeah, SOS was just quick.
It was just arbitrary.
Yeah, it was never Saber Soul. Well, now it is, but it wasn't just Yeah, it was nothing. It wasn't an accident. It was quick and a great time.
It was the simplest pattern.
It was great and specific. Perfect for a help system. So this says centimeter, and then actual this says 100 meter, and then actual measurement says 0.1 millimeter, which is more than 5. Yes. I'm navigating. And you can probably read. Thank you. Okay, what do I do when it says 5, when it's one more equal? What is it, what is the ratio of number 1? What do I do?
1 to 1.
Given the scale and the length on the scale model. Calculate the actual length given the scale and the So, also, how do I know which one is the actual? Because I always consider the one. Like, actual.
Think of them typically like that. So a 1 to 15 ratio.
Is a 1 over 15.
Yeah. So
But which one's the actual measurement? Like, I always thought the left one and the top one was the actual measurement.
if somebody is made of 1 to 5 ratio scale, 1/68 is 1/6. So it's 1/72. Multiply by the lower one.
So a 27.1 scale is larger.
At least you know how I.
So I got one to go. So yeah, then so I have to multiply that by 2 times 4. Sounds better? It just threw in the word reduction in enlargement.
Alt Shift 5.
Turn to page 394. Ah. 18, from 1894, I was fooled by someone 100 years old.
Probably theory first, or self-control. They probably might focus on self-control. Although they might also... Yes, obviously, theory, self-control. Then you get into actual magic. And then you probably get into runes.
So 1.5 times 24 is the answer. Well, maybe but I'm multiplying. I'm just multiplying by 1 because it's 100 over 1.
Theory, control, basic, general physics, magic. And all runes, then differentiate.
Also, if it hasn't been opened yet by someone like me, as I am, there's also a little green light.
Yeah. No, that's actually
It looks like I need a rule. Unless it says... No, that's not. That's no,
No, it's to be specific, uber specific. It's 7.55.
Well, you might just want to go round down to 7.5. Then it makes the math easier.
No,
Yes, even an enlargement, you divide.
which is 2.5.
What the fuck is all this math bullshit?
Math.
I'm gonna a stupid number. If I don't use the second 5, I get 1/3. My calculator, it just shows up as 0 followed by a period followed by a number of 3s. Like, I can scroll it. And I can scroll it so far, I get to 0.3 negative 2. You eat that through. And you eat that food, and I stab the essence for the next 30 seconds.
Wrong.
I don't want to get that.
I keep going so far that it's quite. It's going on part 2. Like. And if you look at it just right, it looks like it must be part 2.
Hello.
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 Oh, let's see.
I really hate how it's mirrored.
Oh shit, that's not how that works.
Oh no!
All the green went away. That's bad. Does that mean I have to close the book? This question is asking me to close the book. Asking me to measure the length and width of this book. Worker sake.
I have no one watching me except you.
Sounds alright.
Speedrun a game.
Are you sure you don't want me to just ghostwrite your story for you?
21.
Yes. I'm very sure I don't want you to do that.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Because you're doing enough as it is.
Am I?
Yes.
Is it 21?
Like, on your own, you have enough things to write.
Do I? I'm only writing the one fucking fan fiction that I'm still waiting to hear back if anyone wants to help me
So a
on that.
reduction, so this is saying...
Because I really don't want to, like, bother you or Jacob or Michaela to read my story where I get a rabbit and fox to kiss! Just want them to kiss!
Anyway, I came up with this calculation to calculate how likely someone is to die if gifted magic at a certain age and height.
Height?
Because the size of their body is roughly the size of their soul, whereas their age is roughly the density of their soul. Because your memories take up space in
Okay.
your soul.
No, that's so dumb. I don't. No, height should not. The soul is infinite, Nikki.
Not a certain
Is
belief,
it?
certain beliefs,
The way my souls work?
in certain beliefs,
Your souls are dumb then.
in certain video game systems, our beliefs, the soul can be expended.
Because just because someone suffers dwarfism, their soul is smaller? Look at Yoda!
In certain, like,
Their body is
certain
filled
liter-
with
in
as much
certain
soul as
literature-
possible.
certain literature, the
So,
soul can be
literally,
used
their soul is the size of their body.
up. To what scale?
But then the size of their physical body still determines the size of their soul. So that person who's 1 foot tall has 1/9 has less than, because his whole body shrinks. He's got like 1/100th the size of the soul of the guy who was 9 feet tall. That's not fair. That's fair enough.
I love being able to hear this conversation twice. It's very fun.
Go back to your schoolwork.
When I say done, I want you to tell me the time so I know how long it took me to do this chapter.
Uh-huh.
I wanted a reason for why older people don't get gifted magic.
Well, if a soul is a reflection of your body, then what happens to your soul affects your body. And older people just cannot suffer as much strain on their physical form as younger people.
That sounds like bullshit, though.
It
What?
sounds like bullshit, but it's true!
But what reasoning?
What do you mean?
Just can't suffer as much strain as a younger body?
That's just true. You can. They fall down the stairs. They break their hip. We fall down the stairs. We're
No,
just,
like adults, regular adults.
Well, if your soul is also a reflection of your mind. Yes.
Yes.
So how open your mind is to new ideas is how open your soul could be to magic. Because magic is fueled by your imagination. So the size of your imagination could reflect the size of your ability to do magic. Those creatively minded people could be those who are more excellent at producing magical results. So open-minded children are more flexible, just in general. And their souls might be as well. Kids are the greatest, Nikki, when they're not dicks.
Okay, Alexander, this math question has 0 math in it.
That happens sometimes.
No, help.
Well then, what would be the ideal age to gift a child magic?
This is straight up an opinionative question. This is something I expect in English or social, not math. When I say math, it's not like that. Even the string sounded like that.
It's not capturing everything because the speaker's over there. But the microphone's over there. And it's not. You can certainly make your first good more powerful.
Math. Math.
You're doing it wrong.
Math. You moved it up. You did it.
Alexander, what do
Why
you
does
do?
everyone want me today?
Because you're the smart one.
This is the big question here.
You didn't even answer the question.
It's supposed to be for you.
I'm not smart. Help.
Well, that's enough money for chicken nuggets.
You should emphasize their
They introduced it.
Nope.
Hurts.
One that's said in large. Because if it's said in large, just emphasize
Yeah,
that.
it's like, only thing I can think of is like the people may think we're like,
It's not brainwashing. You're not wrong. Everything is brainwashing, particularly modern advertising.
it's all my relationships are all glad
Well, that's. Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
upside down's important.
Yeah, why is that a thing? Why? Anyway, this.
I have to say, has to be before 10. I'd say 10 would be the cutoff. Maybe 8. I'd say 5 to 6 would be the general starting point. Because, you know, before then. $10 to 12 starting is 5 to 6.
Think of 5-year-olds.
Hi.
When do they start school?
Yes. What do they learn at 5? To spell!
No, no, Nikki, oh, no.
Was that pun intentional? You're lucky.
How is supposed to be a refutement to your idea?
I can't believe that took me so long. no, this will help. This will unkill you. No!
Wow, that was.
Now you know it'll be good. Keep laughing! Use up that oxygen! Start asphyxiating!
Can you not kill my brother?
It's my brother too!
Block his nose!
Don't stop! Don't get on me. I couldn't breathe.
Oh boy.
You look like Bob's Burgers when you had your head up like that.
Bob's Burgers. I look like Bob's Burgers. I look like Bob's Burgers, the show.
Yes, you looked at the character from the show. Like just any character. But yeah, no. That was
I have the weirdest laugh.
Yes, you do. Stop it. Get help.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
That actually hurt. That hurt me.
That laugh. Laughing that much.
Ow!
I'm actually gonna do that. I love that laugh.
Can you get off me?
I've got 3 different laughs. One that sounds like George. That's not even close. What's that?
Can you like clip that or something? What?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, you don't.
But it is archived to YouTube forever.
Yes! I want that. Oh my.
The one thing that YouTube streaming has, or at least had, over Twitch streaming, you could reverse the stream. Like,
Oh no, that's a customizable option. You can choose whether or not to have that, but it only goes up to 4 hours. They'll only archive 4 hours of stream.
no, is that still only a Twitch thing though?
What? YouTube can go back. Twitch can go back? I can
No.
go back on Twitch. I can go back on YouTube.
But just
Don't.
at 5, they learn. They learn like how to read. Alexander, how to read. They learn to read and write. And maybe a little bit of addition. That's really, really not when you should give a child something as potentially
At 5, you're learning the alphabet. You're not even learning to read. You were in grade school when we were 5.
I was learning to math.
You were learning the alphabet and
I was learning to math.
that's just because you're smarter than us.
But the entire class is learning to math.
And the whole class was smarter than us.
We did
Moving
the
on.
alphabet for like 3 weeks and then we math. And then after math we learned somewhat. Well, learn how to figure out how to spell. Not how to spell though.
Oh.
Alexander, how do I figure out the scale of something? This is literally the left one. This is the left pressure. I've done the math because it's that many years long, but this is one section, one of 4 sections, 4. That contains do I find the scale? Just, oh, just period. How do I find the scale?
Motion of 1 second, so that's supposed to be 1/4.
Yeah, which is, I don't know, like,
Okay, so this is.
oh, that changed. So wait, that means I have to, I divide 68.5 by 8.8, and I get what it will multiply by.
8.5 meters, also known as 85.
Why are your numbers cursive? Real numbers!
Just because I'm lazy, I don't know how to lift my pencil off of the page.
Oh, if I didn't know how to do that, all my writing would look like this. Anything you type to anything you type to text.
You call that beautiful? My E's and I.
Like that's an N. No, this is straight up an N. Just an N. Not on. This is N. Like, you know how I can perfect and like, I actually have a fancy voice.
Yeah, no, R. What's that? One loop, 2 loop, no loops. But it's never that. No, it's that.
I do think this time we should say
That is E, not an R.
apparently my name is E-I-E-I-K. So, yeah, how do I find the ratio? How do I find the actual scale? I have the numbers later.
These are multiple
If I told you this was only gonna hurt, if I warned you that the fire's gonna burn, would you walk in? Would you let me do it first? Do it
have a problem with my thyroid. That's nice. Well, you have fusion mode? You have fusion mode.
In this model, it's amazing.
Metroid series Metroid Amiibo? It said all four, right?
Yeah. I think it was a bug because it was specifically I was picking the option to enable fusion mode.
That would do it.
Oh God! Alexander, the frog enemy made me go from 99 to 19. It's still moving forward. No, it's not moving.
Stepping out, I'm a hot pink limousine. I'm turning heads and I'm stopping traffic. When I close, they scream. When I joke, they laugh. I've got a pair of eyes that they're getting lost in. They're hypnotized by the way I'm walking. I've got them doubled like a stage magician. When I point, they look, and when I talk, they listen. Everybody needs a friend, and I've got you, and you, and you.
You probably differentiate into different areas early on, but then you specialize later on, like general school. Right? So, after an average of how many years, considering for your age gap for starting, how many years does it take to differentiate? If it takes 2 years to learn theory and basics, then begin to differentiate.
More fault than everything I've been doing. That is. I mean, there's
3 to 5 years after starting?
I see, whenever I see the ball come up and like wrap around on the door. No, baby. This is gonna be great. So I'm gonna do 3 runs of this. 2 maybe if the first run is bad. But 3 where
wait, but no, I mean that's gonna take fusion mode. The starting enemies cannot kill you in 2 seconds. This game is harder. The fusion mode is harder than fusion. Because at least in fusion, the starting enemies can kill you in 2 hits.
That sounds about right. That's insane. Wow. Okay. So he's been in school. He's about 12. Starting to differentiate.
Wait, if remember correctly,
Because we'll be learning all the other subjects at the same time.
Hey Tom, yes, Spotify. We noticed you enjoyed a song that had a slightly indie folksy tune to it. I did that one time. Therefore, we'd like to recommend our entire library of indie music to you, and only that. This is your life now. Enjoy. I mean, I have other interests than that particular. I don't like it that much. Okay. Hey Tom.
No way, if you ask me back.
Potential. He can differentiate. What does he want to be?
I can't help it if I make a scene. Stepping out, I'm a hot pink limousine. I'm turning heads and I'm stopping traffic when I close this screen. When I joke, they laugh. I've got a pair of eyes that they're getting lost in. They're hypnotized by the way I'm walking. I've got them doubled like a stage magician. When I point, they look, and when I talk, they listen. Everybody needs a friend, and I've got you and you and you. So many I can't even name them. Can you blame me? I'm too
What?
famous.
What? Nikki, I have exactly 11 questions and you may share them.
Where can I find that video?
Stop liking shit on my blog! My blog isn't there to exist for other people to look at it.
I'm sorry, but I have to find that video. It's real. What the what? I'm sorry, but what?
What in the world? I need to watch this in its entirety. What the? I did. Zero, you'll be around nothing to stay. That is year. Hello? I don't know. Why? Why do I know all these words? Tiam that beep. Duchess needs your need. Raise a pledge down Chi Dragostarinte Namineska Okiteya Raise a pledge down Why'd you show me this? Send me the link.
To what?
The Instagram thing. The video. Why'd you show me this? I just... Why? That's going to everybody I know.
So Alexander, how do I find the ratio? The scale. Alexander. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Alexander, how do I find the scale?
It's a fraction. How do you downsize fractions?
You divide them by the denominator. Which one's the denominator?
Numerator, denominator.
Or which one's the denominator?
Top, bottom.
So I was right when I said I just divide 685 by 8.8.
Yes.
So what does that link go to?
I get a ridiculous number.
You said you found the video.
Yes.
Like the Instagram one or the one in the back?
The one in the background. It's called Ozone Cats.
Okay, I have to see it now.
killed me.
416. Took you an hour.
Cool.
Is that 2.2 and 2.3?
Nope.
Just 2.2.
What animal is that? Is that a
A
rabbit?
deer? It's in the air. Is it a deer of some kind, I think?
It's a weird way to hold a fish. I have many viewers. Okay. Why would you show me that video, Alexander? You've ruined my stream now.
Hey, Nikki, guess what's recommended to me? Woof. By Markiplier.
Same. Can you turn that down, Eric? What would he say? No, how it... yeah? Yeah.
Wait, what? I just...
There's something wrong with this. There is something wrong with that. Alexander, tell me what's wrong with this.
What's wrong with what?
This sentence I just added. What is wrong with it?
What makes you think there's something wrong with it? You
Feels
said it out
wrong.
loud yet?
Yeah? Yeah.
Say the response. How does that sound in context? Because sometimes context helps.
Are you alright? Are you alright? Yeah?
First of all, no line between the and the yeah. A comma then?
No, and the y.
Oh.
Because they're distinct words, right? More than the I and the
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's the tag that gets to me.
But I managed to get out doesn't sound much better. That obnoxious screaming is very obnoxious.
Are you sure you don't want to go for something more emotional rather than a descriptor?
That's not how you spell that. That's... I bit my tongue doing that.
She never turns to look at him. She twists to look at me, face concerned. Are you alright? She asks. You need emotions! Emotions make the story.
I'm not good with emotions. There's no emotions in here.
You have tons of emotions.
Yeah, but not good ones.
You need good ones?
She asks with concern. Eyes soft. Now soft with concern.
No. That's completely unnecessary.
Okay, fair enough.
Why are
Sorry.
you... This, you can delete this afterwards, but I have to get this out.
Okay.
This is in no way accurate, but it's in my head.
Fright does not have an E. That's freight you're thinking of.
Just the rest of it, I have to get this out, otherwise it's gonna bother me. And it's, you can go ahead and delete this because it's probably not at all true.
Okay. Go ahead. Right away.
Just like I got it in my head, and I can't. It just needed to get out. Delete it, please.
Yeah, that's...
Like, elements of that can be true, but like, particularly the back end was dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Bring that back. How does that look?
That's better.
It's the emotions that are important. Motivations. That's all it is. Your plots can be terrible. Your characters can be two-dimensional.
Yeah.
But if your emotions and your motivations are there, people will read anything.
But my characters and my plot are totally better than that.
That means your motivations and your emotions have to match it.
Oh god, I am bad with that. I don't got any motivations or emotions that I can easily describe.
You don't?
I can't describe things. Everything is an abstract cloud of feeling up in here.
You're really squishy.
Yes, I have no muscle, thank you.
20 push-ups right now, soldier!
No. Why would I do that?
Because you need the muscle definition?
Not really.
Prove you're powerful enough to wear that skirt.
Nah. I'm just live streaming.
A fool. That's what you are. Gosh darn fool.
If I do a single pull-up, sorry, sit-up, pull-up, wow, sit-up. I can do a chin-up.
It's a shame we don't have anywhere for you to prove you can do that.
Dang, you're right. Are you sure you don't want to write my story for me? Because you've asked like twice now and you keep doing this. So, do you want to write my story for me?
No.
Would you be okay if I gave it to you?
No.
Do you like my story enough that if you could, you would, if it was your own, you would write it?
No. I don't know what I'm doing. You just give me more opportunities.
That's fair. That's not a question anymore. Not at the end. Now would be right there would be the perfect place for a question mark with a question comma.
Yes! But it's too powerful because it doesn't denote the proper kind of break.
Right, because it's a full character.
Yeah, that's a
And
physical
we're
block.
used to question mark and its full being a
Denotation.
so
A
just
question mark
adding it there would be mentally weird. We'd have to get used to using it in the same method as a comma.
The commas and just yeah, it's no. It would be. Make it half. Make the question mark half-sized. So that it only reaches up to half the size.
Have it start like the loop be the comma,
That's good.
right? Go. Right?
Or
You're looking for font size.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, something like that.
You got a thing in your teeth.
Yeah, I know what I got.
Now what does?
We are such geniuses.
Although I think it would work. Sorry. Work better as a superscript. Because typically, diacritics and stuff like that are superscripted rather than subscripted.
I don't know. That just looks funky.
Yes, but it looks a little funky either way. If
At
you could
least
move,
below, it looks like a comma.
yes. If you could move the comma in and sort of turn it into a variation of the colon style. You know,
Perhaps. Or maybe we could get like a half question mark.
but it needs to be smaller like that in some fashion for it to carry the same kind of. Okay.
I can go get a teacher.
It doesn't look complete without it. I have to put it back. I'm sorry.
I know I'm always bothered by questions. Subscript. I liked it when it was subscript. Because then you're not doing that thing where you go up and then down.
Fair
That's
enough.
what made it funky. Not necessarily the spacing this way.
Yeah.
Because for English speakers, we're used to just straight lines rather than necessarily dipping our eyes.
Yeah. I'm gonna adopt that now as a thing. Obviously, if I ever write a book, my editor's gonna yell at me very hard for trying to reinvent the English language with an already, you know, what's the word?
Prevalent.
No.
Basically a non-issue.
No, determined. Similar to determination.
Established?
No. The idea of my story is determined. It's trying very hard to be something. Do you know the word that I'm looking for, at least?
Done. Oh, that felt amazing.
Contrived?
something that's already very, very high concept, and I'm trying to add even more into it.
Oh, yeah, it was like this one fan fiction that I liked that forced me to be like, it forced me to read gender neutral Ni and Ner
Ugh.
and Ms and Near. Yeah, it was funny at first. I had to force myself, but like after a while, I got used to it.
Alright. You made an ugly face.
What is your dialogue?
What's wrong with my dialogue?
Nothing. I just want to get to the library. I don't know, something seems weird about it.
There's no emotions.
You say that like any dialogue I've made has emotions.
Yeah, but I don't even think there's an implied emotion in there.
At least I do that quite a bit.
I want to give the sense that she's assessing him on her own here. That she's just sort of... Okay. Right? Swap.
Okay, first of all, appearance? No.
Okay. Yeah, but...
Scanning over my appearance.
Yeah, no, thank you. I knew it was wrong when I wrote it, but I couldn't think of anything better. Scans her eyes over me? No, 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 no. scanning a critical gaze over me.
Cannon jump. It's lovely. Now, stop fooling
Cannon
around and manual
jump.
rotation.
Is that how you're gonna break the horizontal things? The ones you can only hit from above?
This is all your fault. Make a report. Now, wake up. I wonder. Where haven't I tried yet? Set sail!
There's... yeah, it's really hard for some reason. I don't...
Let's go!
Looks me up and down for a moment with a critical gaze.
I think it's not helped by the fact that we don't know her name. The girl.
Well, we know who she is. He doesn't. So she just automatically fires a cannon when she jumps.
No, I have to press the button.
But it's not limited with any ammo or anything.
Nope.
That's a little OP.
It's a one-time use.
Well, so it's basically double jump.
Yep.
I just, for its power, you would think it would be restricted to using up some kind of ammo of some sort. Right?
I don't know if it even damages.
Gaze critical, she scans me for something.
No, it doesn't damage.
I fidget and play. Okay then. It just harms terrain. Well, one type of terrain then.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I fidget in place, feeling exposed. Her eyes rake over. So look beneath. No, 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 no. Skin. Because that's safer than clothes. That's much safer, especially considering these are children. This boy is 12, and so is the girl. Gaze so deep I can feel it beneath my skin.
That's just because you're dumb. Would you prefer permeate?
Yes, a little.
Except permeate has sort of a distribution effect to it. Nikki, this is just because you're dumb.
I am not dumb.
This is just the word penetrate.
What's
Fine. What's wrong with
fine.
penetrate?
We'll just penetrate the competition. Don't do that. Don't do what? Don't penetrate the competition. That has very connotations there. But I'm a spy. Can I have my chair back? No.
Eric, it's been like more than 15 minutes. Finish the level. Alright? Eric, I want you to respond to me so I know you heard. Can you do that?
Sure, I'll finish the next level. You sure I'll finish the next level?
Ugh, no, you finish this level. She's wearing a towel in the bath?
It's not a towel, it's a hat.
Oh no, across her chest. You can see.
Bubbles.
No, it wasn't bubbly enough for bubbles. Like in the dialogue box, the character photo.
You take this down. Now, where to begin? I wonder.
Right, like it's sort of like, but it's different from the rest of the phone.
It's bubbles.
To me, that looks like a towel.
No, because the shading on it is uneven with the shape of a towel.
Yes, but it's too form-fitting for bubbles and too thin as
Yeah.
well compared to the rest of the phone.
Yes, I understand, but
Like bubbles make more sense.
Okay, okay. So, this is fast. These are homing. So, Alexander, I'm going to run through this stage.
The missiles logged on.
Yeah. And I can use them underwater because why the fuck? Oh, they go through walls?
We only got 3 of them.
Fine.
72.
Ammo storage up.
expression not trusting, but no longer. Adjective.
Potato.
Her expression not trusting, but no longer.
Potato.
That's a noun.
Potato. The adjective.
I did say maybe.
Can jump could be upgraded. Hell yeah. This. Look, wait, no. Okay. This is bullshit. This is. This
Her expression not
is
trusting.
bullshit.
What's wrong with concerned?
Alexander, I can basically triple jump. I can Alexander! This is bullshit! I can jump 4 freaking times!
Eric, you're loud.
But it's bull! Nikki, look at this baloney!
I am doing writing stuff, Eric. I do not care.
No, Nikki, this is baloney. You need to see it.
Eric, what did I tell you about schoolwork? You need to do those chapters. You said so. It's almost 5. You spent 40 as much time doing this as you've done your homework.
Okay. You could have done that one with the like the exact time. More than 15 minutes doesn't sound bad to me.
You should only take a 15-minute break at most.
No! No! Going against science. Science is dictated, it's your age plus 1.
According to where?
Terry Small.
Who the fuck is Terry Small?
Educator.
Yeah, he's a very smart person when it comes to study habits.
So just as you get fucking older, you can't study as long? That's dumb.
No, it caps at 21. Your age. So it caps at it caps at 21. So as soon as you're 20, the time doesn't go higher.
Okay, then it can't be more than 20 minutes. Well, 22.
No, as soon as you're 20, the time it caps at 21. Is the time.
The brain can't focus on something for more than 45 minutes before going insane. Well, not actually.
Yeah. I can
You
cooperate with that.
Science says 45 minutes, take 15-minute break.
Terry Small's freaking expert.
Not an expert enough, apparently.
He has science backing him.
What science?
Science. Just shut up and let me math. determine the actual. Oh, wait, determine the actual distance. Wait, on a scale diagram. What's a scale diagram? Scale diagram. What's a scale diagram? What is a scale diagram? What is a scale diagram?
Look back in a few pages. It should explain it to you. It's a diagram of something to scale.
Oh. Let me say. Okay, all of this is. So I take the numbers from 1 and then go to 50. Wait, determine the actual distance represented by the following length on a scale diagram using a 1 to 50 scale. 1.5, so that's 1.5 divided by 50?
1 to 50 scale?
Yeah, so that's 1.5 divided by 50.
No.
What do you mean? A is 1.5 centimeters, so 1.5 divided by 50.
Yes.
But that's that's 0.3 millimeters. That's thinner than my pencil. Lead, graphite, whatever.
One 50th scale.
Yeah.
For 1.5 centimeters.
Ugh.
Is that centimeters?
What? Yeah. cm, centimeter.
A 1/50th scale. Yeah, no, there's no way that can mean anything that...
Cool. I'm just gonna make a dot and it'll be slightly too big. Cool. I'm gonna write down the actual numbers until Mom gets home and can help out. Because I'm all getting things less than a millimeter. They're all giving me things less than a millimeter. All of them. Well, no. C actually gave me a millimeter.
Shifting my focus away from self and back to my surroundings. I'm... Word. What is this word? What is this word? There were shadows dancing across the walls. That was really weird. What in the world? I'm pleased to note. Not surprised
That's the wrong word. A little. Unpresented. Hello. Shoving the it's going all right. The red shoving her red-clad desk mate. Blah!
Come here, baby.
What?
Come here.
I will be right back.
What you doing?
Live streaming.
Can I see you for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm not doing 6 until later. That requires drawing, and I'm just trying to get to these as fast as possible.
This chair out of here.
Alexander, help. Alexander, help. This is actually asking me to give it the actual scale of the thing, like the actual size of the thing, but I'm not giving any numbers. Any. Hell.
That doesn't sound like a 12-year-old. Then again, I know an 11-year-old, a 10, 11-year-old boy, and he talks pretty maturely.
Measure. No, not how I'm holding.
Okay, so kitchen. One by five. Two. That is a small ass kitchen.
Oh, that's right. I need to
So
check
1.5
that.
times 100 is 150. So 150 centimeters by 200 centimeters is a small freaking kitchen.
This is machine for everything. Ask some questions. I'm shocked into.
Okay. My average stride is roughly a foot.
Too shocked
This
by
is my
what
average
is too
stride.
much more than blinking.
Roughly half a foot.
Foot and a half.
This is a foot and a half.
Because you measure from 1 foot to the next, right? The
Yeah.
tip of 1 foot.
Yeah, you go here to here.
No.
Yeah.
That's down.
Alexander, a stride is how far your body has moved.
Yeah, so back of 1 foot to the back of the next foot.
No. My body moved to here. My body ends right here. That is 1 foot. Because you're probably right. And the back of my foot is the back of my other foot is 1 foot. So my average foot stride is 1 foot, which is 30 centimeters, divided by 100. My stride is 0.3 centimeters. Okay. Go from there, I can do this. Three and a half. 1.5. 5. So 500.
Nikki's.
term for this.
This is full. Oh no, it does the damage.
Much love. Okay.
Ready?
When are we doing stuff for 15 minutes, Eric?
Yeah, and I'm done.
And keep going to the next one. You don't just stop.
Actually, I tend to take like after. Oh, Alexander Matthew Just Dance on the Switch. 2 hands. You have to move both hands accurately.
Let me just.
Alexander, do you want to see the most bullshit jump yet?
What kind of?
sure you're alright? Asks the girl. No, that's no good. That's never good. I have at least an hour and a half left before I have to make dinner, so. Hopefully you will be able to. You sure you're alright? Asks the still nameless girl. Although...
Oh, Thunder, just please watch me. Oh, shit, this entire thing.
starting to feel drained.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've got...
I can't help it if I make you see stepping out on a hot pink limousine, turning heads and I'm stopping traffic when I close the screen. And I joke they rock like that. There are boys that they're getting lost in. They're hypnotized by the way I'm walking. I got them devil like a state injunction. And I won't give up and when I talk they want somebody. Everybody needs a friend, and I've got you and you and you. So many I can't even name them. Can you blame me? I'm too famous.
I am not good at live streaming. Bye.